Alright, so I'm going to be talking about the Belle the Wolf again. So, this time I'm more just going to be talking about all the allegations she got thrown at her. I'm not going to give my own, 2 cents. It's more just, maybe I'll give it 2 cents once in a while, but it's more just, I'm going to read out the allegations, and then I'm going to, well, not read them out. I'm going to talk about the allegations, and then talk about how that could really affect her over the long run. So if I got 12 allegations written right here, and now, well, not all allegations, some of them are true, but there are some that are just alleged, as far as I know. But here we go. I got 12 written here. I'm going to read them out and then talk about how that could affect her. And I'm not trying to defend her in any way. If you've watched my original videos from 9 months ago, you can see that. Anyways, let's begin. First controversy that I wrote down was mocking deaths. Sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. So as far as mocking deaths, the two that I'm aware of are Queen Elizabeth II. Was it Queen Elizabeth? Well, the queen that died back in 2023. Yeah, I think that's when she passed away. But she mocked the queen, and then she mocked Technoblade, which I will also get back to that because that also kind of comes back to another allegation later. Well, no. It happened. I'm saying allegation like it's all just alleged. Some of it is true. But anyways, she mocked both of them. She mocked Technoblade especially. The only thing I've seen on the Queen is a community post she made, and that's about it. But Technoblade she made fun of on videos. She made fun of on her Discord. She made fun of everywhere. Almost every platform she had, she made fun of Technoblade at least once. Let's back up. So that's one down. Number 2, mocking religion. Basically, if you are Christian or Buddhist or Catholic, she doesn't like you. She thinks that she's some type of god. In fact, she has fucking said that so many times and made videos saying she's God and all this bullshit that she's not. Personally, I don't believe in God or Satan or anything like that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna mock people who do and say that I'm better and that I'm God. Now, I know that's not probably why she does it. She probably just does it because she's cocky. But I'm just saying that as a guy who doesn't believe in that, I'm not gonna attack people who do believe in stuff like that. But she has done it several times, and it's fucking disgusting that she thinks it's okay to mock people for believing in what they believe in. Basically, if you don't believe in Bella the Wolf being God, fuck you. Number 3, doxing. Now, there's only one case of this, as far as I'm aware of, where she doxed a 10-year-old boy, and the boy's mother went out on TikTok, I think, and talked about it. I do know that the video is out there. That is undeniable. I've seen the video. A lot of people have seen the video. She doxed him. I don't know if she doxed his home address, his phone number, or both, but she doxed something. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really looked into her, so I don't remember the video in complete detail, but she did dox a 10-year-old. Number 4, and this one I haven't seen, so this one's alleged as far as I'm concerned, because I haven't seen any proof of it. Number 4, using racial slurs. Bella the Wolf has apparently said the N-word a few times. And it's disgusting to think that she would do that, because obviously she is not, how do I put this in a way that doesn't sound bad? She is not a person of color, So she cannot really say that. Number 5, faking DMs. She faked 2 DMs as far as I'm concerned. She might have faked more. But she faked one with Ty Records, LOL. Yes, I think that's how you say it. But she faked a Discord conversation with him in which she faked the fact that he threatened her. He never threatened her. It was her on an alternate account making it seem like he was threatening her. But the thing is, she didn't even get his profile picture right. He has a different profile picture for his Discord server and a different one for his YouTube. She used his YouTube picture. She also faked one with Pat God, and I know Pat God's kind of in a little bit of a situation himself, but back then he was still kind of loved. He was still very loved, actually, and you know, she faked a DM with him, and that really got people mad. I even posted a community post about it, but yeah. Okay, number 6, and this one really pissed me off the first time I saw it. She has threatened animals. She has threatened multiple animals. She has threatened Steak's dog. She has also threatened a soldier's dog. Now, of course, it was a fake soldier, but the fact that she is willing to threaten animals which have nothing to do with her problems and all the controversy she was in, that's disgusting. And it's abysmal to think that she would do that. She even made a community post about it. Anyways. Speaking of soldiers, number 7, threatening soldiers. Before Ty Records started talking about her, she had videos of her gotcha animations where she just flat out killed soldiers, and she's called soldiers terrible people and essentially saying they kill people for no reason. That's not true. Soldiers kill, and I'm not saying that soldiers don't up and kill people for no reason, because there are soldiers who have done that. But she seems to think that all soldiers are just terrible people who kill for no reason. Soldiers kill to protect the country that they are in. And they do that because it's their job. They don't have a choice. They go out there and they risk dying to protect the people. That's admirable, but she seems to think that soldiers are just cold-blooded killers. Next is threatening other YouTubers. She's threatened Rith, I know that. She's also, I think, threatened Ty. She's threatened pretty much anybody who, got onto her for what she did. That includes Ty Records, LOL, Pat God, Steak. She threatened everybody who ever did anything to her, except for me. But then again, that's probably only because I'm a smaller channel. She hasn't seen me before. So that's the only reason I think she hasn't threatened me, because she doesn't know I exist. Which, I'm glad she doesn't know I exist, because then she'd probably just drag me into a bunch of bullshit. Number 9, lying. She has lied quite a bit. Now, this one's not as serious, and I don't really have these in any particular order. These are just, hey, I thought of this one first, write it down. Hey, this is what I thought of next, write it down. But she has lied a couple times. She's lied about being a better person. She's lied about changing. She's lied about a lot of stuff. The Discord messages were obviously lies, so those tie into this one. She's a big liar, is essentially what I'm getting at. Fuck. Stupid pen. Okay. Alright. 10. Insincere apologies. She has made 3 apologies, I think, and they were all insincere. So the first one, she said she was sorry, and then she just went back to doing what she did. Second one, same thing. She said she was sorry, went right back to being a dickhead to people and making fun of religion and all this other stuff. It's It's disgusting to think that she would do that. Number 11, mocking people with diseases. She has done that quite a few times. She has mocked cancer. She has mocked She's mocked cancer mostly. I think she has mocked other diseases on her Discord, but cancer is like the big one she made fun of. She made fun of it with Technoblade. She made fun of it with a lot of other people. And it's sad to think that she thinks that it's okay to do that. She also, I think she's lying about having cancer. Now, I could be wrong and she actually does have cancer. Now, she said she does, but she could be lying, which also feeds into my next point. Guilt tripping. She has guilt tripped a couple times. She guilt tripped when she said she had cancer. Now, that could be true. I'm not 100% saying that she's lying there, but I think she is. But if she's not, I am sorry for that. Despite everything you've done, I am very sorry. I know that must suck. And I hope for your sake that you get better, but you are still a horrible person. Now, she was also guilt tripped by saying that she went to jail. And I think she's made a few community posts, like saying, why do people not like me and stuff like that? Or like she says it in the comments under her community posts. And it's just like, yeah, it's obvious why nobody cares about you. You've done all this shit. And now the last thing I want to talk about before I get into what this could do to her in the future is number 13. Now, I know I said 12, but then I remembered guilt tripping, and then I wrote that down. But number 13, no improvement. She has not made any attempt to improve on herself. She has not tried to do anything better. She has not tried to be apologetic or actually be sincere about wanting to change. She says she has, but she doesn't. Now, I know that she's quit YouTube and that she's not doing it anymore. In one of her last videos, her second to last video, she said she's changing for the better and that she loves God and Buddhists and all these other things. But for all we know, she could be on her Discord server still talking shit about those people. And it's disgusting to think that she thinks that it's just so okay to do that. And finally, let me talk about what this could do to her in the future in the long run. She seems to still be pretty young, so she will get mocked. And it's sad to think that she will continue to get mocked. Now, I'm not saying she's young as in the fact that like she's like a kid or something. She seems, if her face reveal is to be true, she's like a teenager. And I have seen so much like people calling her out saying it's fake. It may be, it may not be, but if it's true, she can get mocked a lot. She could be jumped. If people recognize her, she could be jumped, threatened, and hurt, or even potentially killed. She will continue to have a terrible legacy. She will somewhat affect the Gacha Life community. Now, I do not care for the Gacha Life community, but she will continue to make its community look toxic. I know she's just one person, but the Gacha community is already full of like cringe, toxic people, and she just feeds into people's beliefs on that. And overall, in the long run, she is going to be a hated person on the internet and probably in the world. Now, definitely not in history, because people will forget about her after a while, because she won't be like a big problem. But she will continue to have a terrible history with people if she continues down the path she has taken. Now, if she does apologize and actually changes, then her legacy will might change. People will remember what she did, but then they'll see that, hey, she is making an attempt to change. But as far as we can see, that's not going to happen. Sorry, hiccup. But that's all I really got to say. Those are all the things I know about. There might be more that I haven't written down, but I will definitely be keeping an eye on her, because the thing is, I'm not just gonna let this person sit here and talk shit on people, because unless they are talking shit first, you don't talk shit back. You don't talk shit at all unless you're the one being talked shit on. Then you do it back. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Fuck you, Bella the Wolf. Goodbye.